Today's video we will dive into the world of Ecchi, a genre that combines humor, spicy situations, and charismatic characters and stories that will make you laugh, blush, and, above all, enjoy every scene. Ecchi has established itself as one of the favorite genres for those looking for a bit of naughtiness and fun without falling into the explicit. Today, I bring you my top 7 Ecchi anime, where we will explore series that have left their mark for their mix of comedy, romance, and, of course, racy moments. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the little bell so you don't miss any content. Let's get started. Date Live is a series that combines elements of science fiction, comedy, and Ecchi. The story centers on Shido Itsuka, a seemingly ordinary boy who discovers that the world is being threatened by powerful and beautiful spirits. The only way to save the Earth is to make these spirits fall in love with him and thus neutralize their destructive power. The series balances moments of action with comedic situations and Ecchi-laden scenes, as Shido faces both emotional and supernatural challenges. Shido Itsuka, the protagonist, who takes on the role of mediator between the human and spirit worlds. His ability to connect with the spirit girls is key to saving the planet, while also getting involved in various romantic comic situations that define the Ecchi tone of the series. Date Live stands out for its vibrant animation and the way it mixes genres, making every confrontation and intimate moment as exciting as it is funny. Rosario plus Vampire immerses us in the life of Tsukun Ono, a boy who accidentally enrolls in a school for monsters. There, he meets Mocha Akashiya, a girl with a split personality. During the day, she is a normal student, but under certain circumstances she transforms into a powerful vampire. The series combines action, comedy, and Ecchi, showing the evolution of the relationship between Tsukun and Mocha, as well as the adventures with other monstrous classmates that make the school a place full of surprises and mischievous moments. Tsukun Ono, the protagonist who, despite being in a supernatural environment, faces the difficulties and misunderstandings typical of adolescence. His role is that of a normal in an abnormal world, which leads to comical and sometimes Ecchi situations as he tries to adapt to his new life. Mocha Akashiya, the charming vampire who, with her duality, serves as the emotional and humorous backbone of the series. Her transformation and relationship with Tsukun are key points that highlight the Ecchi and romantic essence of the anime. The combination of humor, action, and intimate moments make Rosario plus Vampire a fun series that has gained popularity for its irreverent style and charismatic characters. Monster Museum no Iru Nichiju is a romantic comedy with strong Ecchi overtones, following the life of Kimihito Kurusu, a college student who, due to an unusual government arrangement, is forced to take in several monsters, half-human, half-beast creatures, into his home. Each inhabitant has a unique personality and, at the same time, hilarious and Ecchi-laden situations arise as they try to adapt to daily coexistence. The series plays with stereotypes and presents a world where the extraordinary becomes everyday. Kimihito Kurusu, the protagonist who, despite his shyness, is surrounded by extravagant situations and peculiar female characters. His role is that of a peacemaker in the midst of chaos, trying to maintain harmony while dealing with constant misunderstandings and Ecchi situations. The female characters, each of the monsters brings her own touch of humor, sensuality, and challenges, making Kimihito's life a series of episodes full of surprises and laughter. The series is known for its irreverent humor, colorful animation, and its ability to mix the absurd with the romantic and Ecchi, achieving a balance that has captivated a wide audience. High School DxD is one of the most popular Ecchi anime, combining action, fantasy, and an extensive harem of female characters. The story follows Issei Hayadu, a high school student who, after suffering a humiliating experience, becomes involved in the world of demons, fallen angels, and goddesses. As the episodes go by, Issei discovers his own abilities and faces powerful enemies, while being surrounded by girls from various supernatural backgrounds, which generates a constant mix of intense combat and Ecchi situations. Issei Hayadu, the protagonist, whose role transforms from an ordinary boy to a warrior with supernatural abilities. His evolution is accompanied by the constant presence of his companions, who help and motivate him, making every battle and intimate moment full of humor and mischief. The companions, each member of the harem brings her own personality and powers, creating interesting dynamics and, of course, Ecchi scenes that have made the anime famous. High School DxD stands out for its dynamic animation, spectacular action sequences, and irreverent humor, making it a must-see for fans of Ecchi and fantasy. To Love Ru is an Ecchi harem classic that chronicles the misadventures of Rito Yuki, a student who, after several chance encounters, finds himself involved in increasingly surreal and romantic situations when various girls, mostly aliens or of mysterious origins, begin to show interest in him. The series is characterized by lighthearted humor, awkward situations, and a lot of Ecchi moments, in which Rito's everyday life is disrupted by supernatural events and chaotic dates. Rito Yuki, the protagonist who, despite his best intentions, finds himself in the middle of a whirlwind of misunderstandings and Ecchi scenes. His role is that of an ordinary boy caught in extraordinary situations, which generates endless episodes full of comedy, romance, and racy moments. The various girls, each one brings a unique style and personality, making Rito's life anything but boring, and giving rise to both comic and romantic situations. The series is remembered for its colorful visual style and lighthearted storytelling, which has made to Loveru one of the benchmarks of Ecchi in anime, especially for those who enjoy a harem overflowing with humor and romance. Prison School is an Ecchi comedy set in a strict all-girls academy, in which 5 boys are suddenly forced to integrate into this environment after being caught spying on female students. The story revolves around these boys' desperate attempts to survive the school's discipline, confront an inflexible governing body, and, in the midst of it all, deal with incredibly absurd and Ecchi-laden situations. The series combines over-the-top humor with vibrant animation and scenes that have generated both controversy and admiration for their originality. The 5 guys, with a focus on Kiyoshi Fujino. Although the series features a group, Kiyoshi stands out as one of the most cunning and, at the same time, one of the most evolving characters. His role is that of a strategist trying to navigate the absurd rules of the academy while dealing with extremely comical and Ecchi situations. The governing body and female students, they represent oppressive authority and, at the same time, the source of countless moments of humor and tension, making each episode full of unexpected twists and turns. Prison School is famous for its exaggerated humor, shocking scenes, and a narrative approach that breaks with the cliches of the genre, making it one of the most talked about and followed Ecchi series in recent years. Sekirei introduces us to Minato Sahashi, a seemingly ordinary young man, who becomes embroiled in a battle for survival when he discovers that he has been chosen as the Ashikabi, a human with the ability to form bonds with powerful beings called Sekirei. Each Sekirei is a woman with extraordinary abilities, and by joining Minato, these warriors form a harem full of conflict, emotions, and, of course, Ecchi situations. The series combines action, drama, and romance, as Minato struggles to survive in a deadly tournament, while being surrounded by a variety of women who bring humor, tenderness, and daring scenes. Minato Sahashi, the protagonist, whose life takes a radical turn when he becomes Ashikabi. His role is that of a young man who, despite his initial insecurities, is forced to grow up and make difficult decisions amidst an environment full of passion, battles, and Ecchi moments. The Sekirei, each with their own personality and abilities, they are essential to Minato's evolution and represent both the strength and vulnerability behind every emotional bond. Their interaction with him is the driving force of the story, making the series full of emotional, comical, and sensually charged moments. Sekirei stands out for its dynamic animation, intense action scenes, and a perfect blend of drama and Ecchi humor, making it a must-see series for fans of the genre. And thus concludes our tour of the top 7 Ecchi anime you can't miss. Each of these series has shown us that Ecchi is not only about spicy situations, but can also be full of humor, action, and, above all, memorable stories that stay with us. Which of these series is your favorite? Or are there any other Ecchi anime that you think should be on the list? Leave us your opinion in the comments and share this video if you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content about anime and everything related to the otaku world. Thanks for joining us on this journey full of laughter, emotions, and raunchy moments, and see you in the next video.